Shortly after 10 p.m. this past Saturday night, an off-duty firefighter was on his way home. He is someone who worked with Engine 18. He was a father of two. And at that time, a 17-year-old approached him with a gun. He tried to rob him. He pulled out the gun and said, "Give me your phone." According to the victim gave him the phone and everything that he had in his hands. At that point, the robber, a 17-year-old, gave the phone back to the victim and said, "I need you to unlock something." And obviously, what the defendant wanted was access to what was in the phone and all of the benefits that come from that. It was at that point that the defendant put the gun to the chest of the off-duty firefighter, and the firefighter tried to grab the barrel of the gun, and at that point the defendant pulled the trigger and the firefighter was shot in the chest. And he started at that point to bleed out heavily, and it's our understanding that the 17-year-old was shot in the hand at about the same time. That 17-year-old is now in custody thanks to the work of the Metropolitan Police Department and the FBI. Now, that case, or this case, is another example of juveniles with a gun who are going after the law-abiding citizens in this district. It is another example of why President Trump is moving to make sure that these defendants and that these young punks are being brought into the criminal justice system so that we have access to them, so that we get a criminal record, and so that we are able to identify them as the violent punks that they are. Now, on this male, this 17-year-old, today stands charged with armed robbery while possessing a firearm in violation of 22 D.C. Code, Section 4504. He is also charged with the possession of a firearm during a crime of violence, and he is charged with aggravated assault while armed. This case is going to be prosecuted in the D.C. Superior Court, where there is a mandatory minimum for these charges of 5 years. And as we speak now, the defendant is being presented in the Superior Court.